Hey honeys, my name's Ariana and I wanted to quickly pop into the group to talk to you about the yoga kit collection. It's one of my faves, and whether you're a yogi, someone who practices yoga or not, the blends in this pack are just sublime. So it comes in this beautiful little box, and the 3 oils that you'll find inside the box are Arise, Anchor, and Align. So the way that I use these oils, besides on my mat, right? So when I'm practicing yoga, I will use the blends depending on when in the day I'm practicing, and also the way that I want to feel. So Align is a really beautiful blend. I'll just read just so that you know, all of the ingredients and whatever's in the blend is always at the back of the bottle, right? So it's on the label. This little guy has got some bergamot in it, some coriander, marjoram, peppermint, geranium, basil, and rose and jasmine. So an absolutely beautiful blend to use. It's the centering blend. So I'll use this blend when I'm on my mat, and I'm going to talk a little bit off the mat as well, because I think yoga is a practice that is not only practiced on your yoga mat, it's a way of life and a lifestyle. So I use Align a lot when I'm doing my manifestations, when I'm sitting in communion with what it is that I want to achieve for that day. So just being really in tune and aligning myself with however I want to go out into the world. So a really great blend to use when I'm centering, perhaps before meditation. It's just really gorgeous. The Arise blend, which is our enlightening blend. The oils in this blend are citrus, so your lemon and your grapefruit. There is Siberian fir, osmanthus, and melissa. And so this little guy here, I'll use in times of being, maybe when I'm a little bit down and out. So the smells of this is quite uplifting and invigorating. It's just gorgeous. It's just so beautiful. So yeah, using that at a time when I'm feeling a little bit down and out, perhaps, towards the end of my day, if I've still got things to do, I may pop a couple of drops in my diffuser, or maybe even a little spritzer bottle, spritz it around and take a deep breath in. It's just gorgeous. And then Anchor, which is your steadying blend, right? The oils in here are your lavender, cedarwood, Frankie, so frankincense, cinnamon, sandalwood, black pepper, and patchouli. So a little bit more of the sexy, sultry, spicy oils. A really gorgeous blend to use as a perfume. So this has got some real depth to it, some real sauciness, right? So I use this as a blend, and so if I'm going to use it as a perfume, I'm just going to drip a couple of drops onto my wrists. Yeah, maybe pop some on the occipital bone just here behind my neck, perhaps a little bit on my throat. I just really love creating that little mustache as well, just so that I'm breathing it in and smelling it all the time. So yeah, I mean, you can absolutely use these oils on your mat. They are the yoga collection after all, and there are times that you can use the oils that would benefit your practice a little bit more, so your center and your line, and all those sorts of things. But for me, I really love using them in my everyday life for my self-care practices. So just to recap, Anchor is my little perfume every now and then, that soft, sultry, sexy feeling. Arise, which is my enlightening, is whenever I'm feeling a little bit down, perhaps in times where, there's a lot going on for me. Maybe I'm a little bit tired. Maybe I've got something to do towards the evening time, and I need that little boost, a little bit of a pattern disruptor to bring me back into the way I want to feel, as opposed to the way that I'm, the story that I'm in and the way I'm feeling. And then my Align blend, the centering blend, I really love using this guy when I'm doing my manifestations. So very, very cool during meditation. Love it. Alrighty. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the ways you love to use these oils, the oils in the Yoga Kit collection. So, you know, of course, if you're a yogi and you love them on the mat, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you use them on the mat? But if you just use them in your everyday practice, please share that with us as well. Okay,